This is breaking news.
Right now, the Jersey City Fire Department is giving an update after a house fire killed 2 children overnight. Let's listen in.
That hearing something so tragic breaks their heart and how difficult it is to handle. I'll say a little bit about background on what happened from the initial reports, and then I'll turn it over to our fire chief, Miguel, to answer any specific questions. Based on the initial report, the fire started last night around 11 p.m. The 6-year-old woke up the mother. The mother walked out or took the 6-year-old outside of the house and the door locked behind her. The older daughter went to go retrieve the 8-month-old, and neither of them made it out. And obviously that's tough story to handle and a tough set of circumstances. And it's still an active investigation. We're working through it. It was a very, very tough fire, to say the least, and you know, burning hot. But our heart goes out to the family. We'll share information in the next day based on feedback from the family on how people can be supportive and how they can donate to help the survivors. I'll turn it over to Chief Miguel.
All right. Hope you don't mind my taking my mask off. So the fire came in at approximately 11:37 last night. The police were on the scene first. They were policing the area. We also have CCTV footage of the fire as it was going on and at our dispatch. So we did have some early notification of a fire. Fire department got here within 4 minutes. There's a firehouse several blocks down there. When they got here, the police were able to get the front door open in an attempt to rescue the people inside. It was too hot, too much fire. They couldn't get in without any protective gear. The firefighters advanced a hand line into the building, searched, extinguished the main body of fire on the first floor. While they were doing that, in coordination with our rescue company, the rescue company went to the above the fire to do a search for the victims that we thought were inside. Our rescue company did find one child inside in the hallway. They attempted to remove the body, then they realized that the person was deceased, and we left it inside the building for the medical examiners. As we were doing searches of the upper floors for another person we thought was missing, we did find the 8-month-old child in a rear bedroom, which we believe the 11-year-old was trying to get and rescue. Unfortunately, they both perished in the fire. The fire was knocked down basically pretty quick. There was an extreme amount of heat. The amount of fire, if you see the video, once it gets released, there's a lot of fire in that ground floor. It went directly up the stairs into the hallway. Although there was not a lot of fire on the upper floor, there was probably 1,200 degrees up there, which nobody would have survived. The firefighters did a great job getting it out and attempting the rescue. They did take the baby out and they attempted to do CPR. We handed it off to the EMS. The EMS brought it to the medical center where they attempted to revive the child, and they were unsuccessful. Other than that, there were no other injuries at the fire. That's all I have for now.
Steve, could you describe, please, from your understanding of the 11-year-old girl's body placement, what she was trying to do, where was she going toward that back bedroom?
No.
Well,
All I can say is we found her in the hallway, close to the bedroom where the child was. Right now, the Hudson County Prosecutor's Austin Task Force is assisting us with the investigation. I'm also helping the investigation because I am also a certified investigator. So myself and one of the Jersey City investigators are going through the scene right now. I don't want to release any details until the prosecutor's office gets some more information.
Chief, how is the mother doing right now as the child survived?
I did not talk to the mother. Did you get a chance?
I just got the information about an hour ago about where she is and how to contact her. So I haven't spoken to her yet personally, but I think it's safe to say that she's obviously distraught.
Anybody else still in the hospital? I know there was a 6-year-old.
No one's in the hospital. The mother was taken to the hospital. She refused medical attention. We made her go just in case she had smoke inhalation. And yeah, no one's in the hospital right now.
You say that nobody could survive 1,200-degree heat. Was her body burned, or do you think it was smoke inhalation? The smoke must have been very heavy.
I'll wait for the prosecutor to release that information because they will do an autopsy also, and none of that's been done.
But there would have been a lot of smoke up there, right?
A lot of smoke, a lot of heat. Yeah.
You have no idea the cause at this point?
No, it's still under investigation. We don't think there's anything criminal aspect to it, but we're still investigating.
Chief, how did the snow impact on the fire? None.
Nah, there was no snow. You see, the streets are clear. We got through. Once it snows, we always go out and clean out the hydrants, so we have good access to them. So there was no issues with the snow at all.
Chief, you said not criminal, but arson is what is investigating?
Yeah,
It's a formality.
we're fire investigators, so yeah, that's just what we're called. So we just do the investigation. If we find it's criminal, then we call it arson. But right now, it does not look criminal.
Doesn't look suspicious.
No.
What about other candidates?
No.
No, what we did was we did displace the people on the exposures just because there was smoke, but the management company's here today, and they're going to clean out the apartments and let them back in. I believe we let them back in last night to get any belongings. Nobody needed any assistance from Red Cross.
You guys have seen a lot of different kinds of situations when it comes to a fire like this. How devastating is this for the university to have to respond to, especially when you have such
I couldn't hear the last part of you.
especially when you have such young children involved?
Are you talking about the firefighters' response? It's devastating, and since I've been chief, we put together a peer-to-peer group, and what will happen is next tour when the firefighters are working, anybody involved, we're going to sit down with them, with counselors, and just talk about the fire, make sure there's no issues with anybody. If there are, we'll obviously recommend some more counseling, but that's just something we do anytime we have a fatal fire, and it's just our protocol now.
Chief, are you able to
Identify what? Sorry. Yeah, the Hudson County prosecutor will give that information.